So this is the latest from Tata. This is the Tata Harrier, their biggest SUV. This thing comes in at 700,000 Rand for this specific one. And in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this car, all the good and the not so good. And I promise you, there is a lot. Now, to put everything into perspective, the Tata Harrier is the kind of car that feels like a bunch of bros got together one night for a drink or to smoke whatever they smoke. And once they had reached the right state of mind, they all collectively decided that they would build a car. And that would be the Tata Harrier. That is literally what this car feels like. That's the experience you get in this car. And unfortunately, I've lost some of the footage that describes this very well. But I've managed to find a clip or two from my TikTok video that explains the situation very well. The good and the bad. This part makes me sad. This is a brand new car. This car only has about 12,000 Ks on it. Listen to this. If we go on here and we turn that on, I've had an issue with these hazard lights. So it's got hazards right here and I've turned them on and struggled to turn them off. So that's how you turn it on, as you can see right there. And I've had instances where I pushed the button, like now it's not coming on anymore and I keep pressing. So, I mean, how do you explain this? Like, it's not coming on and I keep pushing and pressing. So that's the one thing. The other thing are the indicators, right? So listen to that. They don't know whether they're coming or going. They're just clicking off tempo. But what do we know? As a driver, you don't get a vanity mirror, which is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Normally, it's sometimes the passenger side that doesn't get a vanity mirror, but yep, that's what it is, 700,000 Rand. So there are positives about this car. Like I said, there are many features in this. Oh, before I move on, like all of this is just such flimsy, plasticky, like everywhere for 700,000 Rand, guys, like for 700 grand. Now to talk about the positives, what they did well, and it is all about the features in here. So I have got myself cooled seats, which have really been helping this week because it has been a really hot week. So that is one thing to look forward to in this car. It's a standard feature. I'm trying to turn the aircon off because I'm trying to reduce wind noise to the camera. Finally it's off, second time lucky. So we do have cooled seats in here, which are nice to have, and you know, it just helps, especially in the summer. We also have a JBL audio system. It feels like the bros spent all of the budget that was allocated into creating this vehicle. All the budget was spent on features, and specifically the JBL audio system. Like, it kicks. It's such a brilliant audio system. I mean, I've experienced JBL in other cars. I think Toyota does it in their Hilux and Fortuner. The last time I drove those two cars, they had that, but it's nothing like the version that this car has. So that is really good, and you can do like you can play around with the sound and how you want the sound to come into the car, and it actually works. It's so good, right? The other thing worth mentioning is this cool little feature here. When I indicate, it shows me my blind spot through my instrument cluster. So if I'm indicating right to turn right, I can see the blind spots because there's a camera there that's basically showing me what's going on in my blind spots. And if I indicate left, it's the same thing. So that's a really cool feature. And I think Honda is one brand that does it, but Honda only does it on one side, which is that side. This car does it on both sides. Space is ample here. It's such a spacious car, both in the front and in the back. The back has those privacy shades, which are like a premium feature. You'd normally get those in premium cars, high-end cars. This does have them and they do work. The boot is massive in this. It has got a huge boot, and shout out to the boys for considering space and roominess in the car and prioritizing that. I think that is a good touch, especially if you're a family person and you know space is a thing. You've got kids, you've got, you know, little ones, whatever the case may be, a large family. It's not a 7-seater, no it's not, but you do have the space. The car has 6 USB ports in total, which is a lot, right? So It's got two all the way going to the back. You've got two here, which is normal USB and USB-C. We've got two in here, also normal USB and USB-C, which, I mean, I love that, because it's either these days you're getting USB-C fully, which not everyone has moved on to that, or you're getting full-on normal USB type A, I don't know what it's called, but the normal one. This is a cooled compartment, but you're not going to fit a can, just one can in there. It's too small for that. You can't even open it. So yeah, I am right. So I feel like it's cooled for nothing, really, to be honest with you. Right, so let's touch a bit on the driving side of things, right? I did say to you it's a 2-litre turbo diesel with very little power and torque for a 2-litre turbo diesel. I haven't been able to figure out how to get to my fuel consumption, because I think it is an important thing to consider. I'm just scrolling through the menu here to see. Okay, so got it. We are averaging 10.8 kilometers per liter. Where's my phone? Let's just convert that quickly while we're here at this intersection. So you guys are not going to believe this. It's 9.2 liters per 100. That's what we're averaging here. I just need to have another look, because 9.2 liters per 100 is what we're averaging in a diesel car. That for me is just unheard of. I mean, I don't know whether that's maybe inaccurate because the bros got the whole calculation thing wrong and didn't configure it right. I don't know, but 9.2 for a diesel is just, it's crazy. It might as well be a petrol car. It might as well just be a 2-litre petrol. That is interesting, because I didn't expect that at all. The car does have paddle shifters on the side of the steering wheel, but the problem is they actually never work. So, and I'm not just saying that to be negative about the car, but they just don't work. I haven't once tried to use them and they've actually worked. Like every time I've tried to use them, they just don't work, and it doesn't allow me to change up or change down and override the gearbox or the system. So if I go, I'm in 5th gear now and I want to go into
sports drive mode activated.
Sports drive mode activated. Trying to go into 6, won't allow me. Try to go into 4th. Okay, 4th is working. I can go down. I can't go into 3rd, even though I'm doing 40 k's an hour. So it's just, it's one of those things. And I've only ever tried to use it in situations where the car is just hanging on to gears for too long and it's not shifting on its own. And then I decide to just shift up. Whoa! Oh my goodness, I nearly hit that old lady who was standing in the middle of the road. There's a bus in front of me. I can't see that there's a lady in the middle of the road, and I'm trying to change lanes, basically. Simply what I was doing, changing lanes, and as I go this way, there's just someone just standing there, and she got the fright of her life as well.
City drive mode activated.
You know, guys, that was rough. South African pedestrians are the craziest pedestrians I've ever seen. Like, and I've been to places around the world. Our people do not fear cars. It's just South African people and not fearing cars and expecting cars to go around them and just figure it out. But anyway, so that's the pedal shifting situation in the car. It works when it wants to work, and it really doesn't work most of the time, especially when I need it to work, when I need to shift up because the car's not changing, it's just hanging on to one gear. Would I buy this? Right, let's go back to the price. Circle back to the price. 700,000 Rand is what gets you in here. The bros were not, they were high. The only way I can describe the pricing is that the bros were just floating, but people were not in their normal states of mind here. 700,000 Rand can get you so many cars. You can get yourself a Mazda CX-5, you can get yourself a GWM Tank 300. That is a very, very good car. It's Chinese. I had that car and I put almost 2,000 Ks on it. It's a really good car. You can get yourself a Jetour T2, which is also another really good car that I've driven without any of these funny bro-ish things going on. You can get yourself the Haval H6, you can get a Haval H7. the list is endless for that kind of money, and even with some of them slightly less. Alright, if you enjoyed the video and you've gotten some insights and value out of it, especially if you've been eyeballing the Tata Harrier, please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, consider following the channel. And if anyone from Tata is watching the video, I do apologize, but I was very honest. I had to tell them the truth.